Okay, hey everybody. Looks like this is working. I hit start streaming like ages ago on OBS and it was just not transferring over to YouTube. So we'll see if my connection's like screwed or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, more metaphor. I might take a break from it this Wednesday just because I feel like playing some other stuff as well, but we'll have to see. Alright, here's the problem. My rotated saves are getting like out of hand. I probably need to, I don't know, rotate them less.
Now what am I to do?
Alright, in any event though, I forget. Hello?
Now what am I to do?
Okay. Like. Alright, that seems to have smoothed out a little bit. So we could talk to this guy, but I think I was planning on doing something else and I can't remember what it was.
Right. Hmm?
Yeah, it could be that we were going to talk to Heisme. Could also talk to Alonzo.
Now what am I to do?
But I did also want to get...
Right.
What stat did I need? I wanted to get the stat so I could talk to Hulkenberg again, and I believe that it was I needed Wisdom. And we're quite a ways away from having enough of that. So... I get the feeling like debates are going to be limited, though, so getting those while I can is probably a good idea. So maybe I'll just do this anyway. Get distracted from what I was probably doing, because I can't remember what it was, and do this instead. Okay.
Choose me!
The world I want is a complete and utter meritocracy. The elites aren't strong, the strong are elite. Huh.
I see.
I see, so that's what they're basing their campaigns on. Hey, why not debate that candidate? If you can lower other candidates' supports, you might be able to win Louis's trust. It's a good opportunity to hone your skills, blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's check a couple of these options and see how they go. I might not actually stick with whatever our results get.
What business do you have with me?
What's this? Come to tear me down a peg, have you? If it's a battle of words you want, I accept the challenge. Hey everybody, this guy stole a dead man's clothes, and I don't think that dead man's actually dead. He's probably going to come back for him. And what are you going to do when this guy gets his clothes confiscated? Your little help anyone in need shtick is a farce, and I can't believe anyone is falling for it. I'll make sure you pay for it tenfold. I mean, to be fair, it is a very stupid platform, but you know.
Choose me!
When I take my place upon the throne, I will reform this rigged society into a true meritocracy. What does that even mean, though? We live in a society where tribe and family name matter more than will or ability. Are we sheep to accept such a world, or are we lions who will devour it? I mean, looking at the horns here, I'd say more people are sheep. By percentage, that's probably one of the problems, actually, that needs to be addressed. Certainly abrasive, but he makes a good point. Haven't we heard all this before, then? I feel like this is gonna kind of just probably be the one that is correct here. Let's try it.
Hang on.
Your words are a mere echo of Louis. Do you have any original ideas?
What?
My words? You don't understand. Kent Louis and I have simply come to the same conclusion. If that's the case, then I'd honestly rather support Lord Louis. Right, I had the same feeling as Sora. Glad it wasn't just me. Why would this get me any popularity, though?
Damn it!
Of course these fools wouldn't understand. No, they understand. They resonate with the impression of what you're trying to say there. They just are like, why don't we just go to the source, you know? No point in talking to this loser.
I knew it!
That was an amazing debate, Glottal is seething. So wait, is the point of a debate to make sure that my opponent is mauling as hard as possible and not to do anything productive or to help my campaign? Because that doesn't help my campaign. A lot of people appreciated what you said. What people? They gave me a 50 for the
Works
epic
for
ode.
me.
Great.
All right.
I hate these voters. I think I've said that before, though. I'll say it out loud and to their faces. Popularity is locked, that's fine.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Kind of want to put some money down at that gambly guy, but we'll have to see.
Well then.
Alright.
How can it be?
How did it come to this?
Oi there!
Barden's like, oh no, my authoritarian dictatorship is slipping from my grasp. How
Well
could
met,
it?
eh?
How could this possibly have happened to me?
Wonderful.
All right. Then.
Right. Let's just try and see if there's anything new going on anywhere. The main problem is, like, it's kind of hard to get things that give me good wisdom. But then again, it might also just be that I don't worry too much about that right now and just worry about other stuff first.
Where to?
Alright. Yeah, wisdom is so far away, but
Right?
we probably got a long time before I have to worry about, like, maxing out support from anybody. Yeah, why not?
How can it be? You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. I'll be frank with you. There's been an incident. Thankfully, nobody died, but they surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him into a corner. So I'm thinking of striking a deal with him, but, you know, the thing is I'm not very skilled in negotiation. Just be yourself. I don't think that's the best of ideas.
What?
Be myself, you say? And what, just face the problem head on? Like there's nothing to be afraid of? Just be honest to a fault? Certainly seems a far better thing than working out some plan. I can only be myself after all. I've got to play the hand I was dealt.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Thank you truly.
Alright. Let's go, augment and interrogate a guy, I guess, or whatever.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of you. Someone here set fire to the administration building. Managed to put it out before anyone got hurt. But this is treason.
You hear me?
I mean, more importantly, it's arson, but, you know. Trey should come forward immediately. Oh no, there's more posters of me back there. Do you want to become a governor so badly that you would go this far, Sir Gastro?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this. I mean, he might not be.
I know who it was.
Well, I'm done listening to you and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire is Barden's own plot? I don't think he's smart enough for that, honestly.
Just so.
Yes, Barden, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you. No, that is uncharacteristically intelligent of him. He's not that smart.
What did you say?
What are you saying now?
Listen to me.
My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? Look what's happened to our town under his rule.
Seriously.
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you. Is this place your town or theirs?
Let's do this.
Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once for all. Didn't they already do that, basically? Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I say.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it.
Oi!
Oh, yes, you will. People should decide, just like the king. Haha, well, that fellow's certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you're the dangerous one, not I. I don't think you can actually vote for that part. You should probably do an investigation about the arson thing. Shut up, you conniving cur.
Wait.
Stay calm.
What? I haven't a choice.
Fine, however, anyone who cheats will have hell slapped into them. You're just gonna slap someone for cheating at democracy? Well, I mean, that tracks, actually.
Am I understood?
You'll understand that. I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it.
You're a great help indeed.
Yeah, did you guys forget that there was, in fact, someone who burned down a building? Or tried to, anyway? I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me, even the wee ones. I'm even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. Wait. Did they think you were I don't remember Phantasm. Maybe they did. God, the way they look at me.
Got to say,
Have I erred when it comes towards my methods? I'm leaning towards yes. I honestly don't know what his methods really are in the full scope of it, but I'll lean towards yes. Very may well have.
But then...
Whatever should I have done instead? I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. I'll tell you something. I have no choice but just hope they'll come around. My duty is to protect the Weans from rampant villainy. Let's think of another strategy.
Well then.
Sincerity is always touching. Thank you much for being so thoughtful despite having your own business to contend with. I hope I can always count on you for the best advice.
Still, though.
Vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I say this as your comrade as well. Yeah, you should probably, figure out policies other than just security, because, sure, security, yeah, but, other things as well. Single issue candidate, goddamn.
I wish I had better tidings for you.
Improves the chance of escaping from squad battle, and more commander lineage stuff. Perfect. Having more escape chance feels like that would be very useful, because the stupid ability doesn't work very well. Became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations, and that's how it should be. Oh, that's more like it. That's what you should be focused on, is fulfilling people's needs. Yeah, my stream, I can't tell if my stream is having, problems or if my laptop is having problems here. Let me just check something. I was having those issues earlier. It says excellent connection, I don't know. Back to Brawlhaven Tavern. Let's see here.
All right then.
Yeah, I
Right.
think I'll just continue doing
Right.
activities.
Did you know?
Yeah, it's still the magic shop. I don't really need anything from there, though. Let's see.
So?
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Let's see who's up on the podium today, but
Hey!
what I'm here to do is probably go talk to Heisme. Because if I can get Heisme to jump in front of me and take a mortal blow, that actually technically wouldn't really help all that much. Because I don't think he's that
Now what am I
tanky.
to do?
Stop!
Hang on. What if... Isn't that... Let's see. Yep.
Now what am I to do?
Dear me.
The guy over there looks like he's having problems. It's interesting that there's no dialogue relating to him.
All right then.
Alright.
Right.
Okay, Heisme. I think we're going to his town now.
Apologies.
I have no one else to rely on. They mention everyone's favorite foods. I wonder if that actually comes up at any point.
Ah, it's you.
Does he actually live in here? I guess he lives in that little tent, maybe? In some ways, there may be no better place for my son to finally rest, but I've been away for so long. Can't say if they'll still accept me. I'm practically a stranger now. Let's just go check.
Yes.
You never know until you find out. Gonna find out that that village is that one that Bridget visited and then incidentally got burned to the ground, in spite of the fact that it wasn't actually her fault. The place is just east of Mertier. The village is hidden, so I prefer a quiet and careful approach by carriage. I'll guide us. Instead of just romping in there with our gigantic stompy mech that teleports, yeah, well.
In days gone by,
Hasn't changed a bit. Yes, this is my hometown. Good to know it hasn't been burned to the ground.
Tadari.
I've returned and I have something to discuss. Who's Tadari? I've known Tadari for a long time, you see. He's the leader of the village. There's a very good chance he's dead. If you're an old man and he was already the chief when you were last here, he might be just you know, dead. I'm used to that.
Hey,
I apologize.
Ah, yes, the Elden experience, I suppose. Nonetheless, I do apologize. Oh, yes, May, is that you? You're looking gray in the ears, my friend. As if the years were any kinder to you, Tadari. I'm amazed you're alive. Heard you left the Royal Knights, but it's good to see you again. Who is this?
He is...
This is Sora, a traveling companion of mine. He's standing in the tournament for the throne. Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
Oh,
Wait, is that why you've come back to the village?
No.
I came to see the cemetery. I'm trying to find a place where my son can rest. Ah, your boy's gone on ahead then. Passed away before I could bring him here. At the very least, I thought I might let him rest somewhere within view of the village. Loved running with the wind in his face. Surely I thought he'd like the hill. I know it's not something villagers would easily accept, but...
yes.
I see. Well, that sounds like a wonderful idea to me. But you know, the cemetery is sacred to the village. I fear you might be right. I'm not certain how they'll respond. Will you allow me to take the urn? I imagine that seeing it will prompt their cordiality, if not sympathy.
Please.
Alright, thank you.
Here...
I was used to train here when I was young. What, on this specific tree? Why is that thing set up so high then? Look closely and you'll see this tree is riddled with claw marks. I know, because it was my claws that left them. Brings back memories. Of course, having shaken the trees, I'd get a swarm of bugs coming down on my head, and of course I'd go whinging to Denari about it. Adorable. So even you were a cute kid once, huh? No, I can imagine it. The villagers are here. They watch us from the shadows. If you focus and listen, you'll hear them too. He didn't leave voluntarily. He was stripped of his knighthood, wasn't he? Now he wants his child buried here? The boy wasn't even born in the village.
Oh,
Do you hear? Not very welcoming.
well...
Exactly within my expectations then. If they decline, let's withdraw without a fuss.
Heisman.
I've explained the situation to the younger villagers. Seems like nobody had any problems with giving your son a place to rest here. Indeed? Thank you. Master Tadari. The urn of bones, it's gone. What? What is the meaning of this? A fallen knight brings shame to the village. I hear a voice from somewhere. Tadari was just too afraid to refuse him, that's all. I can hear you, you know. I'm sorry, Heismay. I cannot excuse the villagers' behavior. The village hasn't changed a bit. Still rejecting outsiders, still shutting themselves away. Maybe I should have expected this. I left this place behind. I became an outcast. Maybe losing my son again is what I deserve. Still, you stood for me. You spoke in anger on my behalf, and that is my soul. And that is my soul's salvation. How goes the metaphoring today? Well, Heismay's kid got kidnapped, which is probably technically less of a problem right now than it could have been. So,
My thanks.
Are we not gonna try to fix this at all? Are we just gonna be like, you know what? This is fine. Just leave. Shall I search the village entire and no stone unturned? Doubtless that intrusion will only provoke further offense, but I haven't time to waste.
I apologize.
You have my sincerest apologies. I shall take responsibility and find the urn. It's my duty as chief, no, as one who would see justice done. There's an unease in the village. For today, I think it's best you leave. I mean, I would say that, you know, I'm not leaving without it, but, you know. Heisman and I returned to the city in silence. Gonna find out it was like the village
Time
chief
marches
is
on,
like a trillion
and the
years
age
old or
of a
something like
new
that. And
king
is like,
draws nearer.
oh look, there's just this like pot of chicken bones or something just starts gnawing on them. Complete senility just takes over.
Well then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal yourself.
Oi there!
Didn't we kind of mostly fix what Stroll had going on? What's he got left?
Well met, eh?
Right.
Okay.
Hmm?
Let's So let's see, is it just Stroll? Looks like it's just Stroll for now. Wouldn't mind capping that out necessarily. I do want to just
Right.
double check here.
Really?
Quests? Yep, no, nothing there.
All right then.
Right. Hmm?
Yeah.
Alright, what do you want, Stroll?
Oh, it's you.
Hey, what are you up to? Aronica fidgety one. Yeah. After all that's happened, I find myself thinking of my parents. I wonder what they would say if they could see me now. If only I only wish I could tell them of all that's transpired. Yeah, sure.
Thanks a bunch.
Truly, thank you. You've been such a great help. Can you point the gauntlet runner towards my village again?
You know, I'm truly blessed with good fortune.
I don't know if I would characterize it that way, Stroll.
I was born into nobility, lived a carefree childhood, and I even survived a human attack. But more than all of that, I've met people I can trust. I'm further blessed in friendship.
Most people have friends, Stroll.
Sometimes it frightens me. I question whether or not I deserve to have all this.
Everyone deserves that.
That's true. You can't measure the value in people's lives. Somehow, I always end up trying to weigh mine all the same. After all, I was only able to help the people here because of my parents' wealth. The inheritance just happened to be in the royal capital, and the people of Harlia were coincidentally in the same place.
You do realize if the money was somewhere else, you could have gotten it, and if the people were somewhere else, you could have gone over there too. You can travel. We have a car. Well, I mean, it's not even necessarily luck. Would you have just given up if they were in different towns?
Luck is its own type of skill, right?
We could level it up, and I don't think any of us actually did, but, you know.
Guess I should just embrace it, yes. I don't regret using the full inheritance as I did for a moment. Given a second chance, I would do the exact same thing. But I think I defied my parents in some way. That's my only regret in all this.
They'd have done the same.
I'm sure they'd have done the same.
Haven't met them, don't know anything about them, other than he likes fish or something like that.
I just don't know. Even during the attack, my parents shielded me from the fighting. They told me to get to Grand Trad with all haste. Grand Trad. Rangeef said my parents told him the same. They wanted everyone to flee to the capital. And then the merchant in the capital was the one keeping the inheritance. Is this all really coincidence?
I mean, we could say it was intentional, but even if it wasn't, like I said, they could have just... You could travel. We have a car.
It was probably intended to happen this way.
If that's true, though, do you think my parents might have intended the inheritance to be...
You know, if they had wanted you to do something, like, very, very specific with it, they probably would have stipulated that in the will. They wanted you to do whatever you felt was best with it. Just stop fretting over it.
The family treasure my father mentioned in the letter. He wasn't talking about the inheritance. He meant the people.
Well, they are taxpayers. Where do you think the money
A
came from?
nobleman is the shield in his people's hands. Durable enough to protect them, but light enough to carry. Else what value does he have? I continue to find ways I never understood my parents.
They put
seem
their
to
faith
believe
in you.
In me. They had faith. In me.
No one else to put their faith into, their Stroll.
I'd always thought I'd been a worthless son to them.
Parents don't think like that.
They say a child never knows how precious he is to his parents.
He never knows.
Do I have parents? Just made me realize, like, does this guy have parents? Does he have a family? Maybe not. Who knows?
Someday, I will restore our home. Everyone will come back to live in peace. And I won't let anyone take it from us, ever again. But this isn't about my family. This tragedy must never be allowed to be repeated anywhere. On my pride as a noble, I swear it.
Yeah, you're not like 50 billion people, Stroll. It's gonna happen. Just live with it.
The proud noble Stroll, keeper and heriter of the warrior's virtues, by the grace of his newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
I'm
Wonder
going
why
to
they go
change the
8
future
here,
with
not
you.
10. Elder just spawn in fully formed? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. It's like, maybe they do. No idea. Increase the skill inherent slots for warrior lineage to 4. Slayer of humans. When Stroll attacks a human-type monster, critical rate greatly increases. Slightly interesting if you don't take that with the context. Grand Fantasy. Stroll's ready to acquire a new heroic embodiment. What the hell does that mean?
Thank you, my friend. Hope is only a step behind a clear conscience. My parents' mantra has never been more clear to me. You keep moving forward. Do what you know to be just. And I will be just a step behind, no matter what.
Oh, Stroll's just cognizant of the fact that I figured things out like an extra few days before him. Okay, well.
Look back, and you will find hope. Don't forget that.
Thanks, buddy. Real wordy way of saying you got my back, but, yeah, sure, thanks. Still locked at 26, fantastic. They're like, yeah, we know that you're doing things that'll make you popular, but we can't have you getting too popular, because then that would mess with, something. What that something is, I don't know, but, you know... something.
Right?
Okay, let's actually check what the hell that thing that Scroll got was. So, I'm guessing it's for this. So, is he the only one that's allowed to get Samurai? Oh, you need General for that, too. So... okay, I guess we'll just level up Swordmaster first, and then we'll figure out what the hell this is. What does this actually get? Giant Slay steals medium physical slash. That's not that amazing. Thunderblade deals heavy physical electric to all enemies. That's actually really interesting. Attack lore automatically increases wielder's attack, so auto... I can't remember the name of that one. Off the top of my head right now. Oh, well. Nobles tend to be a bit flowery. I mean, that's fair. Increases caster's attack by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Huh, concentrate's different than I remember it being. Unwavering Blade. Increases caster's hit evasion by 3 ranks for 3 turns. Regenerate 3. Halves damage but renders caster unable to dodge. Wow, that's not something I would want on myself. Jeez. Glad's for someone else. Let's see here. We got Crimson Moonsword Art, which is very anime-sounding name. Sure. Okay, deals severe physical slash damage to all enemies. May inflict charm. What the hell? Windblade. Deals extreme physical wind damage to all enemies. Pyros Stone Cleaver. Deals severe physical slash damage to one enemy. Adds 1 turn icon on a killing blow. And then Phantom Swordstorm. Okay. Well, no idea how this is useful, or if it is useful. I'm looking over here, there's like 2 extra things on the Night Tree for some reason. So, are other people allowed to get to Samurai? It looks like they can. There's something else there that maybe that I was looking at incorrectly. I like how merchant only has one advanced class. We're missing 1, 2, 3 classes, it looks like, still. So we've got 3 people we still need to meet, which is interesting.
Right?
Okay, who wants to meet up with me? Alonzo still? Probably to lament the fact that his, mom got burned to death or whatever, but,
What do you want to do?
Wonderful.
bit of a gloomy topic of conversation. I'm not sure I want to deal with that right now. Well, I kind of probably should. I don't really care that much.
Hey!
It's difficult for me to get behind caring too much about a character that is just introduced the one time for all of 5 seconds, then immediately, killed off in the scene you encounter them. Slightly harder for me to get behind caring about that, but,
Young man! Young man!
Who's saying that at me?
Right?
Alright. Yeah, nothing there. Honestly, I could also be increasing my wisdom. I've made my decision. This is my only choice. Revenge.
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? Been waiting for you. Listen carefully. I'm putting a major new plan into motion. Great, come with me. That doesn't answer the question I asked.
Understand?
I've discovered something interesting. The landlord controls all the trade in the settlements around my village, so his valet often comes through the town.
Apparently.
However, I heard the landlord himself will be present for the next inspection, and that's when I plan to nab him. How?
What?
Nab him? How? Trust me, he'll behave himself.
Well.
But it would be near impossible to catch him if they come via a busy open street. I'll force them down the forest path where there will be no witnesses. Spread rumors about humans appearing on village roads for that express purpose. Men guarding him won't be an issue either. I'll lay in wait along the forest path and call out to him.
And then?
And I'd like for you to accompany me there as well. What for?
About that.
Why would you need me there?
That.
Just to bear witness. A grand operation such as this is not a one-man job. We will change things. This world of greedy pigs gorging themselves on riches will come to an end. I mean, I don't need to ask these questions. That's my goal.
Seriously?
What's your plan exactly? A long time ago, my mother brought home a weak sapling she'd found. Tree's practically dying, but still bore small fruit, and with its seeds, my mother planted them and gave away the new saplings to our neighbors. Before long, there was an orchard in one corner of her. That would be a long project. That is not a short. All right, your side of it was breathtaking. I think that is not a before long. I think that is after long. The mother refused to take any credit. She said the tree itself wanted to grow, wanted to bear fruit. It's when I realized perhaps we all have something we'd like to see come to fruition. Within all of us, there's a seed of virtue wanting to blossom.
It's fine.
That's what I'm betting on, so make sure you go out and change the world, Sora. Sure, why not?
Leave it to
me. Expect no less from the future king I went all in on.
I implore you.
May the seed grow into a large tree under which many gather. Hey, we're cultivating the future, eh? Are we still talking about trees? Okay, so we are going out here to murder a guy, right?
You're all I have left in this world.
That's, yeah, you need to get some more friends, man. All we got is more skill slots for Faker. Use my network to arrange which afternoon the inspection occurs. Let me know soon, I'll be waiting.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
How many days do I have left until the actual mission? This is the day before Louis' soiree. Oh, thanks for answering the question, Hulkenberg. Let's do what we are able, then simply wait. We've done all that is within our power, and the die has already been cast. Ayakta asked. Wonder if we'll really find the formula within Louis' quarters. Sorry, I can't help but worry.
Oh, well.
He scammed all his other friends? Well, to be fair, he's probably scamming me too, so... Patterns repeat themselves. All we can do now is hope that the operation goes off without a hitch. This one will be a real tightrope battle. If we can't pull this off, we have no hope of ever saving the prince. I feel like the only people who are truly invested in the prince thing are me, Gallica, and Hulkenberg, though. But
So?
like it or not, today's the last day you'll have a free time. Take care of anything you need to do before we infiltrate the Caradrius.
Oi there!
All right.
All right then.
Let's see what's going on here. So Barden's got something going on here. Okay, fantastic.
Well met, eh?
Right. Really?
Nothing there. I kind of want to check to see if they've added anything onto the bounty billboard.
Let's go.
Hey!
I'm guessing they wouldn't put something on the bounty billboard this close to me actually having to do something, but you never know with the games like this. It's not like I have to do them right away. They give you like a week or whatever. Also, is anyone up there? No. I should be checking the other cities. Like, do they actually... The rest of the people don't know the guy, really? Yeah. I wonder if, like, I can go to the other cities and have people, like, debate me there. Like, could I talk to Forden and Grand Trad? Actually, he came here too, though. I guess they would all have to be here, right? Alright,
Right.
well, I guess we're gonna go talk to Barden.
I myself am.
What ought I to do? Appoint ministers and figure out more than one issue, man.
You've come.
Ah, you're here. Glad you're well. Personally,
sorry.
sorry, forget it. I'm rather beside myself at the moment. What's wrong?
Aye.
Oh, they had another vote for governor. Should we announce the results any minute? Want to go take a list? They already took the vote. So just zero campaigning? You guys just decided to go out there? And now you behold the results. I'll admit, it was closer than I expected. But regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Barden.
What?
Impossible. There can't be that many people who support the likes of you.
You unscrupulous...
You bribed the Rotters, you rigged the vote. You're too much a coward to act honest.
Well, you see...
There's no foul play to be had here, Barden. Had the whole thing under close watch, and there's nothing suspicious about it.
It's absurd.
That can't be. Your watcher missed something, and for all we know, Gestro's lackeys are afoot. Calm yourself.
Barden.
You doubt me even now? This is pitiful to watch, Barden. You need to accept the truth.
Seriously?
Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You're at fault for all that has happened. But you all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into it.
But please,
And now you're looking at me like I'm scum? I was protecting you. I was acting for the common good.
how can it be?
You asked me to protect you, and I fall short on one wee thing, and then all whispers behind my back. Who among you cares about the town?
Fine.
Have it your way, will the people. Gestro can protect you now. Shouting insults and then running away, a shirker of responsibility to the very end. Yeah, but you did burn down that building, right? Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security.
Listen up!
Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm. Where's Sir Barden? I must report to him as soon as possible.
Please, let's
Ah,
not
about
lose
that.
our
Reports
heads.
are to go to Lord Gastro henceforth. But what's the matter? A giant sandworm nest has been spotted, and the worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like this right away.
Oh no.
A giant sandworm? Sir Gastro, what do we do?
What?
Calm down. We have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. And besides, the giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Hell if I know. I just got eaten by one. Well, we thought it wouldn't, but
You mean to keep going?
Barton only had you looking for a nest so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. It was all part of his deceit.
Yeah.
You understand me. Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of. As they're getting eaten.
Hey.
Is there a giant sandworm coming? I don't know. You'll find out soon enough, small child. Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've...
Whoa.
You said a giant sandworm's coming here. I bet it's a human too, isn't it? Is it that one that ate me already? Are you saying it's the one that already ate me? Those defensive barriers won't stand a chance against the human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm not a governor anymore. Well, there's something you can do.
Hang on.
You can mock all the haters.
On the other hand...
Me? But I... No, you have the right of it. This is no time for self-pity. The human must be stopped.
True.
First things first, I don't want to see the sound fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it was a false alarm. While I do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
But truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll put him some... don't you... There's other guards here.
Right.
We need to prepare. Let me teleport in the rest of the posse.
Yes. I see.
But I think of that nonsense I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why did you don't need blah 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 blah. Can feel Barton's unshakable resolve and his deep faith in me. Yeah, sure. Wants payback for your escape. Yeah, he's here to finish the job.
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Significantly reduces the mag cost of staying in the commander lineage. Rapid swapper. Has the turn icon cost of switching with a reserve member during squad battle. There's reserve members?
Is that right then?
Should be able to get there quickly with your gauntlet runner. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day. Oh, so we're not going right now. I
This
can
one's
just come
important.
back like 3 weeks from now. Oh wait, there's no deadline.
I thank you.
How is there no deadline for that? Alright, trying to remember. Sandworms are susceptible to cold, I think? Can't really remember.
Right.
Alright. So are we gonna go murder a guy or something like that? Oh, no one to talk to. Wow. Okay, well, I guess what I should be doing now is increasing my
Alright.
wisdom.
Go.
It says that I can also get something more from Nearest, but let's just check to see if that means the book. Because it says new, that I think means there's a new book thing. Maybe, I don't know. Oops. Nope. I guess I have to go to a new town before that unlocks. Alright. Maybe there's a book. Wants to eat me, not the town. What did I ever do to this thing other than get eaten by it and not get digested and destroy its entire internal, ecosystem? Just eat some yogurt. It'll replenish. It's fine. You're telling me I can't read a book just because we're in a town? Are you serious? Fine.
All right then.
Okay, I'll go find the person that I can talk to that gives me wisdom, because I need that next. It's literally
Let's head there
standing
right
in a
away.
watchtower. How's this helping me? I kind of worry that, like, the one I'm picking, though, is, like, one that's not going to give me a very high bonus to my wisdom, like, compared to another one that I could do.
This.
Don't you think we would be blah, blah, blah? Okay, yeah.
So.
If only you could actually just get smarter by, like, standing at the top of the tower. Hate it. What a view it is.
Oh, yeah?
Brawlhaven is so unusual, isn't it? And I don't just mean the open-minded culture. Those floating water spheres really make an impression. Seawater's not frozen up there, and it's not like in some kind of transparent container either. Can you imagine how, like, weird it would be to be swimming around in one of those and then accidentally fall out? Apparently it has to do with the magma crystals on the seafloor. If you get too close, they can pull or push you in random directions. Oh, that'd be deadly. I'm only telling you what I've heard, so I couldn't say for certain. But doesn't it kind of make you want to touch them? I'd like to go inside. It'd be fun to go inside, I bet. Yeah, floating around in one of those does seem like it'd be pretty nice. You could pretend you're in that weird play from the Phantom Menace, and then have some evil guy, maybe Forden, talking to some other guy about... I can't remember how that went. I think that was that one where he's talking about the story about Darth Plagueis the Wise or something like that. I think that was that scene.
Maybe.
Oh, but I suppose you need to breathe, huh? If you're stuck in there, yikes. Yeah, no, you would die.
All right.
Oh, that's actually worth a decent amount. Okay. I still need to do that like 20 more times though, so that sucks.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
At last.
Right, everyone. The soiree will be held tonight at the feast hall Luis is staying at. Let's go over our roles one more time.
Got it?
First, we all greet Luis together, let him know we showed up, except in Gallica, of course. She stays hidden so he only sees one person go missing. Once we're clear of him, the captain and Gallica slip out with all speed and head for Luis' gauntlet runner. Heisme, Hulkenberger, and I will keep tabs on Luis and buy whatever time we can. Understood. We have one objective. Take the curse formula from Luis' Skyrunner.
All right.
All hangs upon this mission. His Highness the Prince and the very kingdom itself are at stake. Now I'm acting like I'm calling shots here, but honestly, you're the one we're depending on. Why am I doing this again, guys? We got a ninja in the party, who honestly is probably not like. It would be very easy for us to excuse Heisme from being there, because we would be just like, oh yeah, he didn't feel like coming here because everyone thought we were going to like murder him and use his head as the head. But you know, kind of makes it awkward being here actually for Heisme. Once you're ready for any guards, it'll be on to you to take them out quickly. We can't have them raising the alarm.
Things will be fine.
You're the only one who has a chance to lend against Luis' best. Sorry to put all this on your shoulders, but we believe in you. No pressure.
Some things.
You're making me nervous. Ah, come on, at least try to fake some confidence. I hate all of you. Okay, we move at nightfall. Hey, all those white cloaks have got faces.
Sharp soldiers all. They carry themselves with more poise than Martira's guards.
They comprised the most elite unit of the military until Luis's secession. Now they are his private guard.
I don't see Luis, those brothers, or that songstress. But this many people here means the runner's got to be all but empty.
I don't know, he left the green and the red cloaks or whatever behind, it looks like. He only brought the actually competent people, I guess.
Shh, they're here.
Oh, it's these two. What's up?
Glad you made it. Could stand to loosen up a little, though. What's got you lot so wound up?
We're poor people at a high-class function. Actually, no, that's just Heisme and I. Stroll and Hulkenberg, you two should just probably fit in pretty well here, actually.
Well, you have to admit, the assembled company is more than a little intimidating.
You'll get used to that. You'll have to if you want to survive. Hey, pups.
Oh. Where's that Ishkia man? The lanky old chap with the glasses.
Minding our runner.
He's keeping watch over our gauntlet runner.
What? Don't feel safe leaving your gauntlet runner empty? As you like, I suppose.
No, it's more that he's a gigantic nerd and does not care about anything other than his gauntlet runner.
I don't see that songstress, Juna. Is she not coming?
Ah, she's under the weather. Poor girl went and lost her voice. Not many others could refuse an invitation from Lord Luis and live to tell it.
You're looking forward to having another chat with her, eh? What a shame. Zell got a bit droopy about missing her, too.
God's sake, Baz, belt up.
What's built up mean?
There he is!
I'm glad you could make it.
Hello. I feel out of
I
place.
feel somewhat out of place.
No need to be modest. Standing in attendance here proves you've won my approval. Everyone recognizes that.
Turbo Nerd Uncle? Yeah.
Now, while the drinks in their cups have yet to reach their heads, let's get the formality of introductions out of the way. Friends, today we welcome a most emboldening addition to our ranks.
This guy, who I will not name.
Doubtless you've heard of the young candidate who brought great shame to Sanctifex Forden. Before you stands the young man himself. Indeed, I was much surprised to learn he brought that sanctuarist forward with the intent of winning my regard. Commendably bold. Now, let us greet our new allies with warmth and pride.
If my sword will be of use, you have it.
It's your life on the line now, boy.
The witching minstrel? Who the hell's that?
Don't go losing it too quick now.
The rest of the night is yours to drink in. Enjoy the party.
Go. We'll take care of the rest.
Now would probably not be the best time. You gotta, like, mingle a little
Hey,
bit
new
before
boy.
slipping out.
Slow down. Wouldn't be wise to snub a ranking officer now, would it?
Well, look who it is. The only blowhard who showed up to the competition with a head smaller than his own.
You little red-eyed! You want to say that again?
Okay, this seems like my opportunity to slip out. Thanks, Eyesmate.
All right.
More people have taken interest in me, and Luis has formally acknowledged it. Now we just need to find the formula to the Prince's Curse. Managed to slip out of soiree and infiltrate the Stradrius while the guards were short-handed.
All right.
Wait, I just get to skip to here? Alright, we made it. So far, everything's going according to plan. Security's nice and light. We're smart to do this on the night of the soiree. The lift to Lewis's quarters... Oh, hang on. Guards in front of the lift. Of course they're watching that door. See if we can sneak a peek.
Ugh.
What's going on? We can't afford to get slowed down. We don't have a choice. We'll have to look for a way around.
Stop!
Hey, come here a moment. Wait, what are you doing?
Yes.
You heard that alert this morning, eh? Just making sure all the extra security measures are in working order. What's wrong with you? Something's got you worked up? Alright, the bridge is locked and I can't get in. Give me a hand, would you? KBO's on duty, isn't he? What's he doing locking the door? Well, I heard that someone saw Lady Juna enter the bridge.
Oi.
Wait, you don't mean... Are they alone in there? What do you think's going on? Why would...
Yeah.
they pull up their swords for that? Kill the simp!
No way!
Oh no, the key's not working. This is the one that worked before. Maybe they changed the lock somehow? They were just talking about some extra security measures. This isn't good. We don't have much time.
Now we just keep up the charade as long as we can.
Stroll's probably used to this kind of nonsense.
Might I have a moment, please?
Stroll, if I recall. I've heard you're a titled noble. Yet you stand behind a commoner candidate.
I stand with a candidate who's proven he has power and potential. Besides, I'm a noble in lineage alone. My house no longer stands.
Where are you from?
Have you heard of a village called Harlia?
Stroll, are you gonna get us got?
Certainly. It was the first village to be destroyed by the human menace.
Wait, really? Are humans a new thing?
Only because help never came. They requested reinforcements, but the army wouldn't spare a single soldier. Are the rumors true that that was by your decision?
That is true.
But why?
To save this country.
Stroll!
Thanks, Stroll. You got us got.
The Fool King and the fossils of the Sanctus Church refused to face the threat looming over this country. An adequately dramatic demonstration was required. They say you could see Harlia burning as far as the palace battlements. Confronted with that balefire, those old men could no longer deny the human threat.
Your balefire cost hundreds of innocent lives.
Do I offend you? Are you repulsed? Surely it helps you realize that you can protect nothing without power. The natural blessings you enjoyed are not infinite. Few have the luxury of living with no need to struggle and harm just to survive. But our nation would have you believe such hardship is born of moral weakness. So the punished are punished further. They die in silence like livestock. Their reality denied.
I'm not actually sure that some of that even makes sense, like, just from any point. Like, not just, like, from a philosophical standpoint. I don't actually process some elements of that as being correctly spoken.
It defies reason. All people deserve the chance to fight for their lives with their lives. Some will fall, some will triumph, and therein is true equality forged, however cruel.
I mean, that's not really that either, but, you know.
I am not one to stand idly by as history is wrought. All their sacrifices, and yours, shall not be in vain. A valuable conversation. I do hope you enjoy the party.
I feel like something might have been lost in translation with that.
Humblest apologies. He's a young heart and hasn't yet learned to temper his words.
No worries. Truth told, I'd take him over the sycophants.
That brat's nowhere to be seen. Where'd he slip off to? He couldn't have. Let's go have a look around, Hector.
I like how I've just been standing here this entire time, apparently.
What?
Why is it being pulled downwards? That means the thing's moving upwards.
Oi!
Hey, what's going on? There wasn't a takeoff scheduled for tonight. Takeoff? You mean the runner's taking off? Why is this happening now? This wasn't part of the plan. We're gaining speed. What's our course?
Oh no.
Hang on, this is bad. We've got to change the flight path. We'll ram straight into that sphere of water. The whole area is thick with distortion from the magma. If we get too close, the whole damn craft will tip. What do we do? All this commotion's going to have this place full of panicked guards. If we stay put, they'll find us. Come on, follow me. Let's retreat to the deck for now. What the hell am I doing now? Okay, so Juno went in there and is now in control of the ship. And is going to ram it into the water. Which, you know, that's not what we want. What we want to do is ram the Skyface.
Phew.
Grand Theft Gauntlet Runner? Yeah, we're on 5 stars now. Well, June is on 5 stars. We haven't been caught yet.
That?
The floor suddenly...
tilted.
The animation for that is so stupid looking.
Whoa!
Your character just, like, accepts it. Thing just tilts, he's just like, eh, okay.
What's going on? That soldier from earlier was freaking out about some effect from a magma crystal. Maybe this is it.
Huh, well... Apparently outside was not the safest of places to be while this thing was doing whatever the hell it's doing, I don't know. How the hell did we end up on here? Alright, whatever. Okay, Gallica, what are we doing?
That helped a lot.
What just happened? We're safe, but how? Are we still standing on the outside of the Tyrantrus? Yeah.
No.
Oh, I know this was a big vessel, but this thing looks like it goes on for ages. This isn't going according to plan. I wasn't expecting to get thrown out on the hull. But failure is not an option. I have to think, what can I do to keep this mission on track?
What do we do?
Head for Luis's private quarters. What? Are you serious? Luis's quarters are all the way at the far end of the runner. But actually, you got a point. That key ended up being useless. Sneaking in from the outside might be our best bet.
Did you?
Wait, are you just gonna cut straight across the hull? I mean, if anyone could do it, it's you, but are you sure you want to risk it? Yeah, watch me do a sick grind off that rail there, Gallica, and then immediately I die. We ride together, we die together. Is this, So which of us gets to be Vin Diesel then, I guess? Luis quarters straight ahead, all the way at the end. If you're careful, you should be able to jump across the glowing sections by using them as scaffolds. God, I was not good at Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Here we go.
We're losing time, so let's hurry. I'll hide in your bag. Please don't kill us. No promises. Use the movement keys to control protagonist while he's on his sword, and use the areas wider than normal as scaffolds. You'll automatically jump between scaffolds. I freaking hate this. However, if you jump when the area isn't a scaffold in front of you, you'll fall. Be on the lookout for scaffolds and head to Luis's quarters.
Gangway! Yeah!
What the controls on this are actually like I have to go forward. I can't turn back.
Happening.
Which I kind of thought I was allowed to more freely move this, but it's literally
Okay.
what's it called, runner
Here we go.
thing.
Gangway! Sweet! Look at you!
Cannot really tell what the hell we're up to here. Do I have to be so reckless? Apparently.
Look at that!
Because the game does not give me full control over what I'm doing.
All right!
We actually made it. We got to Luis's quarters. Phew, I thought we were gonna die there. You can be so reckless.
This is no good.
I also thought I was gonna have to like time it, so I had to wait for like platforms to show up in place or something like that. But yeah, that was different than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I think we're moving away from the crystal. The run is going back to normal. If we don't get inside quick, we're dead. Whoa, whoa! It's starting to tilt again. We have to jump to the door. Hurry! Wait! Yeah.
Whew.
Just in time. If we stayed out there like that, we'd have plummeted. We could have held on to something, and you fly. Coincidence or not, it's nice to have a bit of luck on our side. So here we are.
And yet...
This room really is beautiful, huh? Maybe it's got some special spells so nothing falls when it's turbulent. Heisme can never fall off those six tricks. We're gonna find out, like, Heisme was, like, even better at this when he was a kid because he had, like, a rocket scooter or something like that.
Let's hurry.
Actually, he has wings. He can glide.
Okay.
Oh, another rocket magic book. Okay.
Oh, good.
Okay. Such beautiful flowers, but I've seen them somewhere before.
Look!
These are royal flowers, the ones Louis scattered at the royal funeral. Keeping the room like this, like displaying a trophy. I wonder if that ego of his will fit inside the crown. Okay. Map is marked with different routes. Looks like it shows the Oceania area.
Check this out.
There's a mark on these islands off the shore. Weird, I've never heard of this place. Is Louis interested in Silent for some reason? Wonder why. Quite the art collector we got here. It looks like the exterior shot of the Caradrius.
Incredible.
It's enough just walking around in the room. This painting really helps put in perspective just how impressive this vessel really is. It was originally developed by the state army, and Louis claimed it for his own. To him, it's a symbol of power, no doubt about that. You don't think he hid the formula behind one of these paintings, do you? Nah, still this place is immaculate, not a dust mote in sight. Okay, what else is there?
Everything's pretty standard.
Well, that's unfortunate, because we're looking for things that are not standard. Alright, hidden extra room. Wait, is there another... Oh, that's the outside. Can't get it open. Visit it later. That magically makes this book highlight itself. I have no idea why. Move that and it moves the, How come the vision thing didn't change that? Look,
That's
that same novel I
you
have.
have. But why would Luis? It's a forbidden text. So there shouldn't even be many copies left.
Must be
You
coincidence.
probably just happened to find a copy.
Do you think Luis is actually reading this? If so, it doesn't seem like he's really getting its message.
I think it's interpretable in multiple ways.
Wait, in there! There's a hidden box. Yes, magic formulas! But which one has the prince's curse? Oh, forget it! We'll just take the whole box!
What are you doing here?
I was looking for something.
I'm looking for something.
Not even bothering to hide it. Hmm? Hey, didn't you just come out of the storage room? What were you doing in there? You're that fairy from before.
Count Luis gave me permission to come and go as I please in his private quarters.
What's with them knives at your side there? You gonna shank me?
Hey, didn't I hear you had a sore throat or something? They said you lost your voice, but you sound fine to me.
Didn't they also say that you were in the bridge?
I get it now. You snuck in this room last time too, didn't you? Wow, you're a real repeat offender.
I'm really losing my touch.
Gallica? Help?
So, remember how I said I'd keep my eyes on you? Well, I have to say, I like what I see.
Gallica, I need an adult.
Hey, get away from him!
Thanks, Gallica.
I don't suppose we could keep my little investigation secret. I'll keep quiet about you too, now that we're accomplices.
What are you looking for?
What exactly are you looking for?
Can't say, but I'll ask you no questions either. That makes us even, right?
Yeah, you know what?
So,
sure.
Your little cohort cases the place first, leaving you to slink in once you've got the brief. Pretty sharp.
Actually, no, I had to do most of the casing too.
Hey, I'm not just a little cohort. I have a proper name,
I am an
and
adult.
it's Gallica.
Am I?
Gallica? Your name is Gallica? Wait, does this mean... So you're here for...
Someone's coming!
Well, well. The occupant's absent, but the door's locked. I see why the guards are in a panic.
There's no use hiding. This is quite a turn-up, isn't it? The runt I might have figured for a rat, but even my lord's favorite little songbird? What a scandal! And when he hears it from me, maybe I'll finally get some recognition around here.
What we're going to do is just take all the stuff, jump out the side, that hatch thing that's already an exit, and then just leave, and he'll be like breaking into the room, and everyone will be like, oh, Globble broke into your room. And then he'll get in a shitload of trouble again. Because, this character is 18 or 19. This guy's like 12. I don't know.
Everything's falling apart! What do we do? I think he's gone. If he'd stayed, he could have trapped us here. Thank goodness he's as stupid as he looks.
Look, what we gotta do is just grab the stuff and run. I don't know why we're still here.
I'll take care of this. Just listen close and act fast. The box you found contains the formula to the curse. I knew it. We both know what you're here for, right? Take what's inside and leave.
That's what I was saying.
Who are you? What are you?
Let's survive now. Talk later, shall we?
Also, what's up with, like, that really weird shoulder thing?
She told us to run, but we can't just leave her. I say we go after her.
Gallica, you do realize that she might be competent and might be able to get out of this without having to do a sick flip off of a rail.
Your attention, everyone. Assembled comrades, let us speak of the old vulture's last grasp at power. The tournament for the throne. It hardly bears saying that the competition is a farce. It is a transparent conceit of the Sanctus Church orchestrated to win Forden the throne.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
For all who bristle at their hubris, and indeed for the sake of the public, this hollow pageantry must be put to rights, once and for all.
Are you gonna blow up a competition? Because I don't think you can actually just blow up a competition.
And it shall be done by my hand. I hereby announce my formal entry into the competition.
See, that's just, you know, letting more credence to the fact that it is, in fact, alright, whatever, though.
But my lord, Forden would surely never allow you to enter the race midstream.
He kind of has to, because if he doesn't, he would look like a giant coward.
Why would I care for his permission? The late king's decree was that the crown would go to whoever had won the people's trust, not whoever indulged the church's sideshow. I will enter at my leisure.
Has no one reported to the guys that their ship just took the hell off? Who did that?
Should he deny me, Forden will be rightly denounced as the coward he is, and lose the nation's faith. Then all will know he was never the one in control. For all that we believe, and all that we have proven, we shall bring their own dogma down on their heads.
I guess he's entering late just as a massive sign of disrespect. Okay, well...
We got one sanctoress strung up. Now let's send Forden to the gallows.
I mean, she did murder like 50 people. I'm sure Forden's done something, but maybe not executable offense. I don't know what he's actually done.
He's entering the competition?
Even knowing it was rigged, there's still a lot he could get out of it. He's just been biding his time.
Luis.
I don't know why we're upset that he's entering the contest.
Unfortunately, I am told we have a rat in our midst, sniffing for morsels at our esteemed colleagues' heels. Wretched rat, if you stand among us tonight, you may tell your master this. I will neither run nor hide. If you think you can stop the rule of power, then come and try.
Luis will be king! Hail King Luis!
Go and see who is absent from the soiree.
On it.
They're going outside.
Not good. They're bound to check the gauntlet runner. We've got no choice but to chase and stop them.
Oi, new bloke. Didn't hear you shouting Count Luis's name loud enough. Come now, let's hear you cheer with your gut, eh?
These guys are pretty drunk looking.
Out of the way. I'm busy.
At this rate...
Hey, Del! Look! The Caradrius is airborne!
Dude, who took our car?
What? Why? You heard anything about a takeoff today?
I like how that guard that's standing there is just like, huh. Just continues just to stand there.
With its owner out? Impossible. The rat's behind this. You know what's been on my mind? I want to know who took out Zorba. Wouldn't catch me dead sharing drinks with him, but he weren't some half-wit. If it was the Cathedral Guards, they had help.
Think the rat nipped him too?
Lord Luis has plenty of new friends hanging about. I wouldn't be surprised if some think they're clever. And me, I'd start with those stooges who cast all their magic without igniters.
Whoa, Del, eyes up. It's coming down.
Secure the perimeter. Anyone so much as blinks, the orders to kill on sight.
I want to see... You just blinked, Fidello. Off with your head, Fidello. You just blinked.
Whoa, Del!
Oh, Basilio too. Is the city guard not one of the voices? That's still very funny.
This is no good.
Just like, huh. Just continues, like, doing whatever.
Hurry! Huh? Ready? Mm-hmm.
What am I doing here? Did I get the papers? I'll find out that I forgot to get the stuff I need.
Was that?
Alright, let's go. Whatever the hell, I guess. Don't know why we didn't just head out the side hatch.
No! I told you to run. You're too soft.
Behave now. I'd hate to stick you through that precious throat of yours.
You know, I didn't expect you to actually bother to come. The songbird baited the trap nicely after all.
Just move your left shoulder forward like a few degrees, you'll be fine.
I suppose that settles it. The rats were working together. Must be quite a story behind this. But more importantly, time and time again, you dragged my name through the mud. And now look who's the traitor. Oh, I'm going to make this hurt.
I feel given Glottal's luck, somehow we're gonna come through this with him getting all the blame.
Hector, come.
Back.
Hector? Wait, that's your dog? You mean he transformed at your command?
That animal's been corrupted by melancholia, and still you tamed it. Gladel, why did you hide such an amazing talent? Isn't taking hostages a bit beneath you?
What? Don't you dare patronize me! You think I don't realize it? I'm not strong, I'm no towering Rassant war hero. All I've got is my wits, damn you! How could I win a rigged game but through foul play?
I don't know, giant dog thing, I guess? I don't know.
Foul play?
And now, I'll wipe those arrogant smiles off their faces. I should be the man being served and worshipped. Me! No one else! And yet every time, I watch them surpass me in everything I did. That bastard Luis included.
So we're just all on the deck and we all agree we're all traitors, right?
They've been thorn after bloody thorn in my side, but that all ends today. I'll offer you up on a silver platter, and one day, the world will know me as its rightful ruler!
Yeah, I feel like this guy's gonna get, like, a lot of the blame just shifted onto him.
Oh my, you're pathetic.
I told you to shut your damned mouth! Go, Hector! Don't move. That goes for you too, fairy. Unless you'd rather see her pretty little neck bleed.
What do we do? If we're not careful about this, Juna might...
Is that really our problem, I guess, at the end of the day? I don't know.
Spectacular! A fitting end for a pack of rats. Get them, Hector!
I can't dodge or block, you know.
No. Isn't there anything we can do?
Step backwards, you know.
You like that? Who's your king now? I am!
I get the distinct feeling like Glottal's about to get owned by Basilius or something like that.
You let your dog do your fighting. You're such a disgrace. He has no pets here. So what's the matter? Are you too scared to fight him alone?
A duel? Have it your way. Come then, we'll do this right. I am Gladel, and you will kneel before me as your king. So, who are you to me?
I am the one who would save this country!
Getting the revengeance levels of dialogue here.
Expected. This is bad. That guy is near the top of the candidate rankings. That means the royal magic will make him invincible to us.
You have the right of it. You fell for it. She brought you straight to me. Now I have you, and I'll ensure your suffering is long and painful. But see reason. Juna, if you take my side, I might be persuaded to spare you. Am I not worthy of your affection? I'm more of a man than that bastard Luis could ever be!
Over my dead body! I am Juana Cygnus. I am no one's trinket. My life is my own to protect, and I will accept nothing less.
What? It worked?
Are we already technically in a duel?
Well, you're not invincible.
Damn you! What's going on here?
Fell this way first, I guess.
Let me help. Your powers have intrigued me from the start. You and your friends. You call it an archetype, right?
What?
How do you know
I
that?
thought as much. Surprising, though.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'd written them off as a myth.
Sister was researching that. Okay.
Not even my sister got close. Still, now that I've seen their power a
really
few
your
times,
sister?
maybe I can do it myself.
Very well. O lodestar, who wanders in sorrow.
I like how
O
the
thou
voice is just
anguished
like, yeah, sure,
traveler
why
who
not?
hath borne the weight of parting from the start. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Look at me. What you see now is my commitment to my song.
That is a really weird outfit. And a really, really weird haircut.
Behold, my voice rises from the depths of my heart.
Yeah, sure, you can have one. That's kind of what it felt like. It's just like, yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Yeah, if you ask nicely, I guess. Why not?
How does she have the same power? She's just a damned singer!
Never underestimate a singer! Every song is a burden, the weight of a lifetime. I have sung 1,000 songs. I've known their power my whole life. Whereas all you've ever been is a lackey. My music is lost on you. Listen and learn!
Do it! Chew them up! Tear them limb from bloody limb!
Do I get healed? Am I still almost dead?
I see. So this is the power of an archetype.
Trying
All it takes is a change of mask.
to figure out what
and
the hell
I
that
can
is
be
on the
whatever
shoulder
I
there.
want. Poetic, really? Especially for me.
It looks like a potted fern, which is like... okay, but like, why? I guess.
That's just as well. You can lend me your strength too.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just imitate. You know about this power?
Not much. It's been a while. Now, I hope you've had your fun, because you're about to pay for it in full.
Shut up! Just shut up! I'll crush you with my own hands!
And by my own hands, I mean with this dog.
A duel, then! You can die together!
Masked Dancer archetype. Along with its own skills, the Masked Dancer archetype can equip different masks to use additional skills. So it's a persona user? Seeker's Mask is currently equipped. To obtain new masks, visit special experiments in academia. This sounds complicated, with a lot of mechanics, which I will probably ignore.
Fine. He wants a brutal fight, and he's about to get one. Let's give him hell!
I feel like Cyclo is probably the more likely one to work here.
Gale! You hit their weakness!
You're falling back.
Don't let him
Let's
down,
go. Wind!
You hit their weakness!
Oh, that reminds me. I should check
Yes!
what are
Yes!
some of
Yes!
stuff.
Maneuver.
Ice Blue Dance inflicts all enemies with one-time weakness to ice. That's not useful here.
Masked dancer.
We could try Infernal Vortex to see if, like, Glodell's weak to that, but...
Burn!
No, reset if he's not. No.
My star!
Okay, so
is
yeah, we're
rising!
actually, no, it doesn't matter for the other part.
He wants a brutal
Ah,
fight.
well,
Watch
it's
me!
fine.
He's about to get one. Howling wind! Give him hell!
Death
do this
to all
together.
traitors!
Maybe there's a better
That-
magic seeker. Maybe not. To the rear guard. By this power. Wind.
You hit their weakness. I'll show you.
Just gonna try and focus down this guy. Actually, Tarkaja attack +3 negates one enemy repelled. Yeah, we
That's
don't need
not.
that. So I guess she's just copying the class.
Masked dancer.
Gale! You hit their weakness.
Let's go.
Don't let him down.
Okay.
With me now, Hector!
It's not too bad.
Watch me.
Because, like, limited team and you can't, like, customize or anything like that, they made the fight, I
My
think, a little bit
star
easier.
is rising!
Wind.
You hit their weakness.
Behold
That's
this
your
power.
happening, Captain.
Hector! Damn it!
Damn you all!
Ah, shit, now he's gonna go all John Wick on us.
Come forth, royal
A
soul!
lot of dog killing in this game. Nice.
Die!
Oh, wow, he is bad. Alright, what's your melee look like, I guess? It's probably gonna be garbage, let's not even bother. I don't think you're gonna be weak to Cyclo.
I won't hold back! Flare!
It's their weakness! Don't underestimate
That's your opening,
me.
Captain.
This is just what I need!
I knew you'd help.
Okay, do that.
You bastards!
Good! Nice one, Captain!
Doesn't matter here, because he's only got the one action anyway.
Come forth, royal soul! Light!
It's their weakness!
I'll get
That's your opening, Captain!
Let's keep
Safe.
cool!
I won't hold back!
Mask dancer!
Gonna do this.
I help. Let's go! Flare!
It's their weakness!
I
That's
am
your opening,
your
Captain!
rightful king.
I'll show you!
Okay, This will just do this.
Sorry, my mistake.
Help! Help me!
Who are you saying that to? Magician White Mask, okay.
I give. Please. I'll not say a word about you sneaking in. Just spare my life, I beg you.
What do we do? If we let him run off, he's obviously going to rat us out.
But killing him would give us a lot to explain. Maybe we should work out some kind of deal.
Idiots! It's the oldest trick in the book! Why? What's happening? No. I'm the future king. I can't.
Why are you making some of those sounds? It's not like it's around your neck or anything. Oh.
Can't breathe.
Okay, well, you know, Thanks for... Skyrock's just like, oh yeah, I forgot about those. Thanks for reminding me. I'm like, ah, shit. Wait, did Skyrock actually just kill the guy?
Is he dead? So the magic protected us. But why now?
What the hell?
What the hell, indeed.
Dead? You lot kill him.
Did you not see the gigantic-ass gold chains, you idiots?
No! He's the one who attacked us! And then the king's magic did all that to him!
That the truth of it?
Oh, he snuck into Count Luis's private quarters. Must have gotten in with all the confusion of takeoff, I suppose.
Right? And why did the bloody thing take off like that? We could hardly believe our eyes.
Oh, well. You know me and my indulgences, boys. Perhaps I got a bit carried away, but we're in Brilehaven. I simply had to see the night view over the city.
You having a laugh?
I mean, she did just literally say she is having a laugh, yes.
Anyway, then Gladel went from crass to violent. That's when he stepped in to help, right?
That was a close one.
Yes. That was a close one.
Totally. Close call.
Crikey, Lady Juna, I'm sorry. Sounds like you've had a right awful evening.
I think she had a fun evening, honestly.
Hold on. You were supposed to be at the soiree, weren't you? That's a lot of ground to cover, isn't it?
Why? One would think you don't believe us, Fidelio. I'm wounded. You truly doubt me.
Well, no, just...
Suppose that means the rat was Glodell.
I mean, I like how all three of us were.
Lord Louis said we got a traitor in our midst is all. We came by thinking to catch him.
Is that so? Well, hadn't you better report back? Shall we make what we can of this party together?
Your throat all better then, Lady Juna?
Yes. Much better. He gave me such a thorough examination after all. He took good care of my throat. My tongue. My lips.
Okay.
You.
Right there with you, Basilio.
If you'd come a bit earlier, I might have asked you to do it.
Really? Hardly matters to me.
On that grind set there, huh, Fidelio?
Anyway, I'd say this bears reporting. Let's leave the guards to their cleanup and get out of here.
So, like, is Glottal dead?
Yeesh, looks could kill. Scary.
So Gladel was our rat, was he? And he's already been executed?
Afraid so.
The two of them were the only ones who left the soiree early. Sounds like Gladel overstepped, and Lady Juna and the new lad had to fight him down.
Or it could have been the other way around.
Too right. Dead can't speak, after all, and we've no other witnesses to the scene.
Now hold on.
Gladel was a right prolific candidate. We know the king's magic protected him. Their story goes that he attacked them and got petrified to death for it. If that's true, the boy'd have to have the stand-in for it.
That fact is no longer in question. I received a report a short while ago. They say your face has emerged on the King's Rock. It appears your stunt with the Sanctoress earned you some renown.
Hey, good for you, pup.
And that's how the magic got to Gladel.
Seems like we were in more danger than we knew, but the risk paid off.
One wonders what you stopped Gladel from doing. What was he after there?
Who knows? We were hardly in a position to ask.
Wonder if he was on old Forden's payroll.
We could have just been honest here. We could have been like, I know he wanted to be king himself, which is true.
Nah. He'd been at that monk Godot's neck since the race had barely started. Tried to snuff him out in the wilds too, not anywhere he'd have had an audience.
No matter. Forden has been kind enough to whip the people into a frenzy over this race. I'll step in and reap what he so graciously sowed. From here on, you will serve as my eyes and ears.
Understood.
Let us see what scheme Forden devises for the next task. Until then, you may take your ease in the city.
Oh, and with Gladel out with the rubbish, might I promote him to the role of my chauffeur?
Are you serious?
Is it so strange? He does have his own gauntlet runner. In fact, I'd better go make sure it's up to my standards.
Hulkenberg's going to have a field day
Let her
with
do
this
as she
one.
pleases.
Let her do as she pleases. Really? Okay.
What's wrong, Del? Looking a bit green around the gills.
I think actually what he's doing is thinking, which is, you know, something that no one here seems to be used to, but,
Gladel was an ambitious man, yeah, but is that enough to justify him looting Count Luis's personal quarters? What was in it for him?
Yeah, Fidelio's the brains of the bunch. We'll have to kill him.
All right.
Seems the reputation I gained at the exhibition saved me. All it remains is to break Prince's curse using the formula. So we are basically a tiny pimple on giant Skyrock.
Sorry for barging in. A bit late for introductions, I expect.
I think we've been introduced because we met in that one time where did we fight Gladel? No, we fought with Gladel.
What? You haven't told them about me yet?
Slipped my mind.
I can't tell them what you haven't told me.
So, can I assume that you are one of us? That is, we too stand alongside Count Luis, but how to say it?
I think you and I were after the same thing in old Luis's room. You really weren't told.
Don't tell me you're the other agent Grius mentioned.
Grius? Is he the one who died at the Grand Cathedral? I'm sorry. They kept the finer details confidential, so I never really knew who the other agent was. But I understand the objective well enough. The curse on His Highness the Prince can't be lifted by conventional methods, so we either kill the caster or get the formula.
I see. So you and Grius were the two prongs of the operation. You get the formula, he hunts the caster.
Ever since the King's magic made it impossible to kill Luis, I've been ready to meet up with a new contact. I just wasn't expecting one so young. If I hadn't learnt the fairy messenger's name was Gallica, I'd never have realized it was you.
I'm pretty shocked myself. I never figured the big famous songstress would be on our side. And I thought you and Luis were... you were his
lady love. God, no. I wouldn't be caught dead in that madman's quarters unless it was to rob him blind. No. Luis keeps me close because he likes my voice. That's all. He made the lines of that relationship quite clear, with no room for messier entanglements.
I think that clears up your place here. But I have to say, you're risking a lot for a side job. Why go to these lengths when you've so much to lose?
At first, it was just coincidence. I tend to find myself in honored company, and I happened to be around where a resistance operative was doing a spot of recon.
So, in sooth, you were strong-armed into this?
What? No. Quite the other. I requested to join. When fate beckons, one can't just turn her away. A singer's whole self is built off all she experiences. This seemed like a chance for a once-in-a-lifetime inspiration for my art. And nobody else had a plausible way or reason to get close to Luis. So, you could say our interests aligned.
All that just so you could grow as a singer. You really are devoted, and fearless to boot.
I know what I'd put my life on the line for, that's all. You all have something like that, don't you? A devotion that anyone else might see as foolish.
I mean, I also see it as foolish. I want out, man.
Ha! The girl's bold as brass. No wonder she's got all the crown's subjects by the heartstrings, eh?
Well, half of it might be because of my birth. A Nydia girl's got to be bold to step out into this world at all. Though it's hard for most people to understand why. Singing is everything to me. To truly stir even a single soul, I'd take that over 1,000 of the church's accolades. Well, anyhow, that's what's going on with me. I'll stick close to Luis for now so he doesn't start suspecting anything. Any objections? Captain?
We'll be counting on you.
Although, admittedly, we don't actually need Luis or anything related to that anymore. Like, we can just go deal with the curse thing and just, we're done. Alright, whatever.
I knew you were the sort of man who knows what to say. Glad to meet you as a proper comrade. Gets your heart going, doesn't it?
Well, didn't see that
yet.
coming. But I guess we've got another ally now. Our journey looked pretty precarious at first,
Oh no,
but
wait, that's
it's
how we
gone
unlock the first
surprisingly
tier thing. We haven't
smoothly.
done it yet, yeah.
I'll do my best to help too. Let's see this through. Gotta get back on track.
Instead, we shook hands with Gallica. Okay, whatever. It's fine.
Anyway, welcome aboard, Juna. Oh, right! Let's decipher the formula we found. Hopefully we can finally break the curse.
Do we even know anyone who can read the blasted thing? I love a good blueprint, but this formula leaves me a tad glazed, what?
Isn't that because you're an engineer and this is magic?
Actually, Grius's notebook mentioned a Rella in the margins. Seems like he had it in mind to bring it to her.
Rella? The girl they call the Saint?
Saint Rella. Indeed, she would be the most qualified. After the attack on His Highness, we sent for the kingdom's best healer. It was she who answered our summons, and she who saved His Highness from certain death.
Hold on, the best healer in the kingdom? That attack was over 10 years ago. That so-called saint looked about my age.
Rella was a prodigal talent. One of the most gifted at the Mage Academy. Even as a child, she outclassed her teachers with an igniter.
Wait, you know her?
I'm afraid she's a bit out of our reach now, though. She left a while ago to return to her work at the royal capital. We couldn't manage such a trip under Luis's gaze.
Well, a trip to the royal capital would hardly put us out. We'll just pip over with a bit of magic. No, really, it's dashed convenient.
There are some conditions, but we can travel instantly to a few specific places.
Well, no sense waiting. Let's be off. Right. All yours.
The heck was that?
You actually did it! We're at the royal capital!
I feel like there's an extra little bit in that animation there.
Wait,
which is
wait,
weird, but
how did you do that?
we teleported.
Don't shout in the streets, would you?
How can I not? Do you know how incredible this is? What are you people?
People who teleport.
Hey, look! Isn't that the songstress?
It is! It's the Lady Tuna! Oh, I've always wanted to shake her hand.
I'll shake your hand.
Oh, hell.
The price of fame. If word gets out that you were seen here, it'll be hard to explain yourself later on.
Rella works at the church on Main Street. I'll lead the way.
You know your way around, eh?
Wait, this Rella's a world-class healer, and she's working as a local doctor.
I mean, in the biggest city, so...
Is that uncommon?
Igniters are not known for their use in healing. Indeed, 'tis a virtually impossible feat, often reserved for the nobility. I'd have expected Saint Rella to serve the court only.
If she turned down that prestige in the name of helping the common folk, then I suppose she really has earned her saintly titles.
Come on, let's hurry on.
What do you make of all this, Captain? If we ask her to decipher the curse, we risk exposing our identities and our aims. Do you trust her?
Let's meet her first.
Let's meet her first.
A fair thought. We need not be so reluctant.
If you say so, then let's get on.
Let's hurry.
Interesting having gone through that entire thing, and the only boss fight was Gladel, and Gladel was kind of a chump, which we kind of already knew. Hey, this is the one with that racist guy that hates me.
Let's go.
Oh, God.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment. Hello, how can I help you? Juna!
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister. Adopted sister, that is. Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
Huh. You know, I kind of thought there might have been something different going on, but okay, fine.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
You need to recover after that speech you gave, which was so bad.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts Father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Technically, that's what we're here for.
Where did you get this?
In a box behind a bunch of books.
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget.
Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell, popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on!
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As his royal guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible. Then, surely, the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment. That was what scared me.
Honestly, not sure what other punishment there could have been for that, but...
Rilla.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani's Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else.
No, she's causing trouble. It's causing so much trouble, oh god.
I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
Hey, I mean, she's not dead, so...
No! Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
Well, you succeeded, so that's what really matters, I guess.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are... enduring. As long as the magic's source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone. What? Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Sure.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
She won't need it.
She's strong enough to do that herself.
She is. I know she's far stronger than I am. But she'll charge headlong into any danger, so... please, watch over her.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be
why
here
not?
for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
Yeah, we'll tell that to the asshole that's fleecing all my money off of this place.
The curse is impossible to break?
They're like, shit, we can't have them solve anything, so I guess we need to
funeral?
just say, no.
I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
This might be the end.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Gladel his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
If we take Juno out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Lewis catching it that we're in the royal capital. Stay in the runner away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people?
No?
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
Then why is Heisman stealing Stroll's bed?
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
No.
Right this way, milady.
Well,
It's
no
outdoors,
point
isn't
getting
it?
reckless now.
Or wait, do I get banished to the outdoor bath while everyone else gets to use the indoor
By
bath?
the way, what have you been doing all this time, Nurse?
Upgrading the runner.
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Louis's sky runner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what?
Well, I mean, if we can only teleport to fixed points, you use the flight to get us to the fixed points so that we can then teleport to them afterwards. So it's a step in the process.
A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though, and got myself all crunched up in the process.
That's the hot tub? I never used the shower? Oh.
I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure.
Why do you have to put it on the gauntlet runner? Couldn't you make like a working prototype that is not a gauntlet runner? Alright,
You
whatever.
and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. And here I sit moping, The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies.
Yeah, but you could just make an airplane and not bolt wings onto the runner. We can have two separate vehicles that do two separate things. Please don't just... Alright, well, whatever.
It'll
You
take
do you, I
time,
guess.
no doubt. But I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
Okay, well... You can change or add party members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press X and form a group of up to 4. Yep. Note reserve members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist.
So?
So if I recall correctly, we got Stroll actually gaining full experience, though, even if he's in reserves. So it might be best to put him in reserves until we get other people to have that ability. For now, though, I'm just going to save, because it's like 2 o'clock right now. I can use the shower. Oh. This one. Okay, so today was a lot of talking, but, yeah, I'm surprised how little we needed to do for that. Like, just fight Glodell was basically it. I can't believe Glodell is potentially maybe dead, probably. Who's gonna steal his clothes now? I could steal his clothes. I could be the new one. Well, in any event, though, looks like it's telling me I should go to bed, but yeah, we'll see. In any event, though, that is going to be it for today. Not too sure what I should be doing at this point in time, because it just says rest up for tomorrow, and we don't have any long-term mission. I kind of feel like they're very much just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna make sure that none of the stuff you did matters, because otherwise the plot won't progress. And that always feels bad, but in any event, I'm sure there's interesting things to do. I kind of knew the game wasn't going to like end here or anything like that, but I feel like they could have swerved off in a different direction. In In any event, though, yeah, hope you found this one enjoyable, and of course, as always, hope to see you guys all next time.